Go.
Hello parents, Bethany Smith here. We are issuing a 30-day challenge. I spoke with our team members and the number one skill we would love for all of our dancers to learn would be a pirouette. That is the number one most important skill we feel is of value for your dancer. So I'm going to show you 3 steps to get your dancer to have a great pirouette. It's a turn. So you're going to start with a spot. So spotting is the snapping around of the head, so you don't get dizzy and you can keep the momentum going. So your spotting exercise, you're going to keep your feet, they're going to keep their feet moving in a circle with a nice even pattern, kind of like a toy soldier. And your head's going to snap around. So they're going to stare at one spot in the mirror. You want to make sure the head doesn't tilt, it's straight to the side like a true no. And then their feet keep moving and they snap back around to the front. And then you can try the other side. So your feet just keep moving as far as you can go. Snap the head around. Have them continue that several times on right and left, and that will have their head turning and spotting in no time. The second thing I want your student to work on is the prep. So the first thing was spotting, the second is the prep. The prep's extremely important for jazz because it's going to give them the strength and momentum and the alignment they need to really make it successful. So they're going to step out with their right foot. Now right now it looks opposite to you, but I'll turn around just a second. And they're going to be up in releve. That means up on the balls of their feet with their heels lifted, but they're going to be pushing their heels forward, not back, heels forward. So strengthen their shoulders down. So they're going to step out, it's called second position. So they're going to go out to the side and step forward. So that is the prep. So once again, they're going to step out to the side and step forward. So their feet go right and left. When they're forward, once again, their shoulders are down, their arms are in a nice L, and their heel is popped. This is how it looks from the side. So their back heel is popped, but they're nice and balanced. You want to make sure they're not too close and not too far, but they feel like they're ready to attack a pirouette. I'm going to do it from the back for you so you can see it again, so they can practice right, left. And they'll start out in a parallel first. So I would say 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. You want to make sure they don't add a bunch of extra things in there, okay? It's literally just come up and straight forward, lots of strength. So that is the prep. And the third thing you can do to really improve your pirouette is a nice, solid passe. So the passe is the position that you are in the actual pirouette. So in order to achieve that, you're going to want to have your students stand in parallel first and practice bringing their foot right up the leg to where they actually squeeze the knee so much over and it's so tight that you can't see space between the legs. So you should not see that. You should completely have no space. So it's good even almost over extend that than it is to be out here at all. Also, you want to make sure they don't bring it hanging out back there. It actually comes straight up. And you want to have the knee high. It's not resting at the other knee. It's not this kind of thing. That is for kind of a weak pirouette. So it wants to be nice and strong. You also want to make sure that the shoulders are down. And it's a nice little trick to go ahead and connect the middle fingers because that engages the back and the arms. And that'll make for a nice, strong pirouette. So once again, you can just go here to practice and straight up and down and straight up. And you want that to really spring in a really high lifted knee. Then when they get pretty good at that and really consistent, then they can go from the prep position. Straight up, prep position, straight up. And if they practice this in a mirror, they really can see behind them. You would actually be able to wave and say, and I actually say, smush out the space. So like if they just have a little bit of sickle, they smush that in and it trains them how to really have that beautiful, what's called a flagged foot in ballet. So when they put all those together, they should be able to start executing a beautiful pirouette. So when you put those together, you will have the prep